Now I'm going to be So I'm Falyn, and
I'm Natalie.
Miss Natalie, and then my son's over there in the corner, Spillmaster.
Hi. Oh, he's actually social.
And we're in Toybox, and those who know me have known me for a while. I hate being on camera, so now I'm like, oh great. Now I put the kids on camera; they're happy to be on camera, and I'm like,
we need spotlight.
No. So I was going to talk about some of the positives here and the positive things about it, because initially when the news came out, like my heart sank too, because we're a smaller channel. I'm not supposed to say that. We're a channel, but I didn't know if we were going to be able to make that threshold or not. And there was a lot of things that happened when they pulled that plug. They also, if you were part of a network, you got pulled out of your network. So that was something, and so because we were part of Family Video Network, and yes, we barely made the cut to stay in, and I was going, oh my gosh, well if we have 2,000 subscribers and we're barely making the cut, like what does this do to other people? And so I kind of was like, you know, I panicked because I had a lot of friends who suddenly the big thing is they wanted the YouTube verified partnership, and they didn't really care about the money, but that partnership meant the world to them, and it got ripped out from underneath them, and they were devastated. And like we have a friend in our group, it's Disney Mom and Haley, and she had 886 subscribers, and which was enough, but her videos get 74,000 views. But she just didn't have subscribers because our target is kids, and kids don't have their own accounts, so kids don't subscribe because they're, you know, on a thing where they can't because they're using mom or dad's, they're not logged in or whatever, so they couldn't subscribe. So it really affected her. She was devastated because she uses that funds to pay for, they use season passes to Disneyland, and that's what they go to all the events at Disneyland on the weekends, and so that, like, the whole thing was being pulled, and they were like, how are we going to do this? Well, the thing is with especially the group like this group is like super supportive. So if you're so close to a goal, like, hey, reach out, and then everyone's like, hey, and sharing it, and then we got her in 3 days, we got her back to over 1,000 subscribers. Cool. So, and I just want to tag a bunch of you guys in. I was like, hey, go subscribe to the girl. So, but the truth is and I reached out to my network, and I was like, hey, I've been asked to to do some positive stuff, so give me some of your positives. What are your positives? And the thing is that what YouTube has done is they're just reverting back to the way it used to be. Like when Corey Channel started his channels, like you didn't just get verified partnership at 100 subscribers or 10,000 views. You had to do all these different things, and so by doing that, it does allow YouTube to better vet their channels, because you guys have all heard the Tide Pod Challenge, right? Okay. Do you guys know what the consequences of the Tide Pod Challenge have been?
10 kids.
10 kids have died.
Wow.
So, and YouTube is being held responsible for that, because they're not that there's lawsuits or anything like that, but parents are holding YouTube accountable because why was this allowed on YouTube? Why was my kid allowed to have access to this? So, and then you had the whole Logan Paul thing happen. So what they've done is they're doing this. They reverted back to the original standards so that they can vet the channels better, kind of make sure that they know what they're doing. And it discourages, again, what we've talked about before. It discourages the hate groups from jumping in and spreading evil messages, or not, well, yes. It discourages the people who are coming in, spreading their hate messages, spreading their racist messages, things like that, and causing drama, conflict. It shuts down a lot of the paranoid conspiracy groups. It doesn't, so they can't make money on it. But the thing about it is if you're not monetized, it doesn't matter what you put out there. So you have instant freedom. Like, we're still held to standards. I can tell you, like, right now, if I go upload a video, it's going to immediately get red flagged because they have to scan it and they have to do some make sure that it applies to community standards and things like that. And so for 2 or 3 days, mine hangs out in this flag. These videos hang out in the flag thing. Well, that affects your ratings because you're not getting the views. It's not getting put out into the trending. It's not doing anything. It just sits there. And then by the time 3 days later it comes around, oh, well, it's like not going to trend because it's not new. So there's all these things. But by not being monetized and not having to worry about the standards, you do get more freedom. And the thing is like, I'm going to be really honest. And I want everyone in this room to be honest. Who started their YouTube channel because they thought they were going to get really rich really quick? No. Okay. A lot of people do. And they think that, and that's just not the case. And it's never been the case. if you're in YouTube to make money, then you need to go after brand deals and like Amazon affiliations and things like that. And but just being realistic, like I think our biggest paycheck to date has been $60, and that was actually November. And then like this month is like $10. It's not much. And if the standard Google account, you have to make $100 before they'll even issue a check anyway. So it's not a get rich thing. It's not anything like that. But by not being monetized and not being part of it, you do get that absolute freedom to. You don't have to worry about if I said too many bad words. You don't have to worry about if your content is, suitable for all audiences. We stress over did we accidentally use the wrong keyword? Did we say fart on accident? Did we, think all these things that we're held by, those who are monetized are held by strict standards. But, I'm kind of rambling, but.
No.
So anyway, I asked a couple of the channels in our network to give me some, like what their positives were. And Falyn Greer is, they have like 200,000 subscribers. They have Greer Girls and Greer Gaming. And he said, I think anyone who's ever done YouTube will admit that the experience is like riding a roller coaster. It's always going to be up and down. We just took a month off. The break was nice, but we almost quit YouTube twice. Each time I was determined to give it one more try, and that push forward propels us each time. No matter what the size of the channel, views, money made, or money spent, we all have similar experiences. We all started our channels and watched for the first subscriber, who wasn't a family member, and tracking our subscriber count for milestones, and to this day, 100 is still his favorite. He said, let's see, it's hard work. When I told people that we did YouTube, it never failed. They always said, I should do that. And my response was always the same. You should. It's hard work. You won't make money for years. You will want to quit before you see a dime. And their response is usually, really, why did you do it then? And he said, because his girls wanted to do it. And we didn't do it to make money. We did it to make videos and upload them to YouTube. We didn't make a dime for years, and that was okay. We weren't in it for that. That's why 100 subscribers was his favorite, because it was shocking. I couldn't believe it. 100 people actually said yes to our channel. And he said, I have plenty of positives to share concerning YouTube. He gets to make videos with his girls and build a better relationship with them, and they get to do fun things. They've stockpiled memories of their family, vlogging over the years and watching them. Going back and watching them is pure enjoyment. Because they've documented everything. And they made lifelong friends all over the U.S. and all over the world, really. Gone on trips, met other YouTubers, and of course, for us, we get free toys. And so he said his thing for the new year is create what makes you happy and find the love of sharing it with everybody. So basically he's saying, each subscriber you get is one more person who said, I like what you have to offer, because no matter what you have to offer, there's somebody out there looking for what you have and what you want to do. And then Mike James is from his Hey That's Mike and Hey That's Holly. Him and his wife have channels. She does beauty reviews and he does all kinds of toy, collectible, nerdy stuff and games. And he said the changes just revert back to how YouTube started. We didn't get monetized right away. We had to work for it quite a while before we could earn any money. YouTube is something you do for love, not for money. If you love it, you will work at it and work and work and work. We've been doing this for 9 years now. A good portion of that was making no money or very little, but we enjoyed it and we kept at it. We weren't rewarded for that work at all. But I don't think it, he said his question is, why do you YouTube? And he said most people won't admit it, but they got into it because they thought they could make crazy money, and they don't realize how much hard work it takes. And then, let's see, Melissa Hunter is the CEO of our network, and she's also she's mommy for Mommy and Gracie show, for if anybody's got kids who watch that. She said the new changes are very positive because they encourage people to return to the real reason to start and keep doing a YouTube channel. Sharing something you love and sharing your creativity or message with the world. It's free to post your videos for the whole world to see, except for China because YouTube's blocked in China. But where else can you do that? Where else can you upload your video for free and be exposed for free to other people? And expose yourself to the world. Because YouTube has gone back to screening and delaying monetization on channels, less people will flock to YouTube just to make a buck. It means that those of us who are passionate about what we do and who we do it with will have the chance to once again be successful. So her thing was, millions and millions of people are out there creating channels. They think they can make a buck, and they realize they can't, and they quit. Well, this helps vet out those channels. Your competition becomes lower, so then more people are driving traffic to your channel. Which we've already seen personally, hundreds of channels that we subscribe delete. And a lot of people were mad, like, I'm just going to delete my channel, and I'm not going to let YouTube make money off my channel. Well, they just erased all their how many years of hard work. And the thing is when you do this, if you're doing it as a side thing, like to promote yourself because you're a musician, or if you're getting into videography, or you're doing documentaries and things like that, how many people, like tons and tons of people have been discovered for other reasons off of YouTube? Models, actors, musicians, things like that. So when you are putting a video out there, you're putting yourself out there, and who knows what may come of it, but you just do it because you love it, and not because you're trying to make a lot of money really quick, because it's not going to happen. I can tell you, my husband, the reason he agreed to this is because Natalie comes here and goes like, oh, Dad, look at all these 10 channels, they made millions of dollars last year on YouTube. My husband's like, cool, let's do it. But I knew it wasn't going to happen like that.
He thought we're going to have 1,000 subscribers overnight, and that we were going to make.
And he gets mad because he sees we put a ton of time into our channel. We have taken the last 2 months pretty much off because of all the changes that were under the family and children's categories, and we had to wait for some stuff to dust settle. But if you look at our channel's been around for almost 2 years. We have 2,000 subscribers. We have 138,000 views. That's crazy for like this little podunk family out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And well, I never thought it'd get that way. I really honestly thought that this would be like, 2 or 3 videos, and everybody would be.
Yeah, she thought that this is gonna be something we do once, be like, because I started as a Girl Scout project, we'll do one, and then we'll be done. Nah, 2 years later, it's still not gonna happen.
And like I said, and like I said, our biggest check has been $66, and that's because we got a company paid us to do a
party game.
We had a game that could have potentially caused a red flag, and they want us. It's called Party Franny.
Wow. It was about
because it had the word fart in it, and so we didn't know if we were going to be able to monetize it or not. So they paid a little extra to for us to do it.
It was about a farting cow.
Yes.
Farts flies. Wow. Yeah.
So,
weird.
But like I said, this January, it's 962. So, and that's going to be that's our check. But it is what it is, and
we won't get that until March.
So. And we've been doing this for a long time, and my husband gets frustrated because we spend all this time and stuff, and then he's like, when are you gonna do this? I'm like, well, it takes time. It just always takes time.
It takes time, practice, and never give up on your dreams.
Right. So if you want to do something, reaching out to brand deals is a way to make money. Becoming an Amazon affiliate partner where you can use your links attached to your video, like that's a way, but reality, it's not gonna make you much money. But if you want your channel to grow, use outside, so you gotta promote outside of YouTube. Instagram is the fastest way to do it, with kids channels, Musically. Facebook's iffy because Facebook is kind of dying off. Twitter is dying off. Snapchat's dying off, but Instagram and Musically. Well, Twitch is. I'm not familiar enough with Twitch and the people know about Twitch, but
I wouldn't exactly call it social media. But
yeah. So, she said Twitch, and I was like, I don't know if that's really. But so just don't give up. Promote your videos. Be passionate about it. The more passionate about it that you are, the more passionate other people are going to be. They're going to want to watch you. They're going to watch your enthusiasm.
And there's always a positive.
And there always is. And this group is amazingly supportive. If you got a goal and you're trying to reach your goal, I guarantee you say, hey guys, I'm trying to get 10 more subscribers to reach this goal. Help me out. Every one of us will share it. I mean, this group is amazing. And I've actually never in my life been involved in such a supportive group. So I love coming to these meetings. I love this group. And I look forward to it. It's the first thing on my calendar every month. And she's been bugging me for weeks. So, but we absolutely love it. And so just keeping in mind that it's not a punishment towards you. If you were one that was a affiliated partner and it got pulled from you, don't give up. It's nothing personal against you. It's that they're trying to make YouTube a safer place. They're trying to get rid of those videos that are harming people, that people are being stupid and dying from. They're trying to get rid of the hate groups. They're trying to get rid of, illegal activity.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal, and the dust is gonna settle. So you just have to give it some time. Every time they implement a new change, a new AI robot, it just takes a while for for everything to settle, and then things go back up.
As you said, it's like roller coaster. Right now is the ride.
Right, we're at the bottom of the roller coaster right now. It's gonna start going back up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's what I've got to share.
Okay, well,